Hello, it's Sally here from Dotty Bee. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing some work on my hashtag Stitch the Seasons that I'm following along with To Be Loved Treasures by Corinne. So things have changed since my last video. I had a blue flower here, if you can remember last time, which I had lace on it, and I had some pistol stitches in. I didn't like it. The colours weren't quite right. So I've took all that off and I've been looking for another flower. I don't want blue in this, I think that's what it is. So I'm going to take the blue flower off. When I was doing this and unpicking it, I thought it was a blank space underneath, but it's not. Let me just trim this off. So I've definitely decided that I'm going to get rid of the blue. There. So yeah, I didn't realise that this flower actually went down so far. I thought it was going to be a blank space. There is a little bit of a blank space, but so what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry this flower down, I think, because I don't think we miss the blue once this is all embellished and it's all stitched in. So, and there's a leaf there, so I'll just add on that leaf. I have started my roses. That one's now, all the sewing around it is complete. I'm going to bead in the middle. I actually treated myself the other weekend because I always moan that I haven't got enough beads. So I bought some beads a couple of weekends ago. So I've not really had a look at them yet. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, oh, do you know how to open them? Oh, like that. Okay, so, no, they're not opening. I can't even get in them. How does that open? I should have tried this before coming on camera, shouldn't I? I think, sellotape, Sally. Let's get rid of the sellotape, that might help. And there's another one on this side. Right, let's try that. Let me just get rid of that. And still not opening. Have I missed some more sellotape? Oh, no, here we go. It's just a tiny bit left on there. There we go. Okay, yeah, look at all those yummy colours. So what I thought I'd do is, I think this is the pastel set, pastel beads. So, but I thought there were such lovely colours, and I thought I could use this colour with this one. I quite like this grey colour as well. I might dot a few in. I shouldn't mix them up at the moment, but yeah. So I'm going to use some of those. I haven't got any red beads in here, but I found these. I must have bought them a few years ago when I was doing another project. So I might do some red, it's a perfect colour. Might do some red beads in that one. I've got this here. This may also be red, or I might do some different colours, all different colours, mix them up a little bit. So I'm quite looking forward to, let me just shut this case just so that I don't spill any. Right, okay, so got my beads. I'm going to do some beads. Also, I mentioned that I'd ordered some ribbon. I think I said something like coral and peach. I got it the other day and they were not the right colours at all. They were really bright and in your face. They wouldn't have looked right at all. So they're lovely colours, but not for autumn. I was hoping that they'd be a bit duller and a bit darker, but they're not. So I had a little bit of tapestry wool, and it was a little bit. This, out of the two things that I had, this is all I've got left of the dark colour, and this is all I've got left of the light colour. So I used most of it on the, I'm going to have to use some of that for that flower at the top, aren't I? Because there is some in here, but I've got other colours I can use as well. Yes, so I'm not sure whether it looks like a hydrangea or not, but it looks like an autumn flower, so that I'm quite happy with that. As I mentioned before, this colour ribbon. I got just a slow stitch kit, so I don't know where the lady got it from that put the kit together or anything, and I'd had it for a while, so I don't know where it came from. So it wasn't worth trying to get the right pink to match up with that, so I had to go different. So that's what I've done instead. So I'm quite happy. It's lovely and textural, and it'll go with my butterfly when I get my butterfly done. So I've just been looking at colours for my butterfly and trying to sort out colours for that, but then I keep thinking to myself, no, stay up here and start finishing this off like I said I would. All my plans have gone to pot this week, so I started this because I was worried I'd have to change the flower because I didn't have the right ribbon, and I could have ordered more, but then that might not have been right, and it could have an endless cycle. So I thought I'd try something different. So that's why I started down here when what I was going to do was work down my page. So, but that's done. So that's one thing off my mind, and I've just got to work on the leaves, which I'll do later on. So today I'm going to stitch on some beads to see how they look. And what else was I going to do? I'm going to do some thread painting in here. I did have some colours and I can't remember where I've dug out some colours. All right, okay. I don't think that's that colour. I'm not sure. I've run out of that colour. That was silly of me just to use the last little bit on that. But that is quite near, so I'm going to use that. And then I've picked out some colours for this rose here. So I'm going to use the yellow in that, the pink in that one. Oh, and yes, I'm going to bead the centre, so I'm not going to have any darker thread for that at the moment. So, oh, and I also, did I say I was looking for colours for my butterfly? Yeah, so I got out all my browns and everything, and I've got some more somewhere. Where did I put my other browns? And I don't want to go too dark. What I thought, the little circles on here, I thought I might either bead, or if I've got any sequins, a dark coloured sequins, maybe sequins, I'm not sure. I'm going to bead or sequin that, I think, but I was just looking for a brown that kind of went with everything else and would look nice on the butterfly. I did find that, which is lovely, but I don't think it's quite the right shades of brown, and I was wondering if I'd got any others, but I don't think I have, of the variegated thread. I could just go for a normal brown. I'm not sure. Are they the same? They might be the same actually. Quite like that colour brown. That's quite a nice brightish brown, not too dull. So, but again, I'm starting down here again, aren't I? Oh dear me. I don't know. I need to get organised. Right, so first of all, I'm going to do some beads. So I'm going to try the red beads on the red rose, see how we get on. Oh, that just comes off like that. Right, okay. Be careful not to spill them. And I did used to have a beading needle, but I don't know where it went. I've got to see if, oh, that's okay. Right, okay, so thread. Where have I put my red thread? I had it, yeah. I don't know how many weeks we've got left. It must be another probably 5 weeks, I think. 4 or 5 weeks we've got left of this one before we go on to autumn. I must say I have had a peek at my little stash of fabrics just to see what I'm going to do. Did I say autumn? I meant this is autumn, winter, for when we go for winter. Well, we'll be going on to winter. A lot of the ladies in Australia will be going on to summer, won't they? Yes, it'll be summer in Australia. So I'm envious. It's starting to get cold here now. It's a lovely sunny day here, but we've had it's getting colder, and we've had an awful lot of rain. here where I am I'm in the East Midlands of England. It hasn't been too bad here, although one county over, Derbyshire, has had a lot of rain. They've got some warnings on at the moment. There's been floods. People have been their houses have flooded. Oh, it's terrible for some people, but we're quite lucky here. We live on a hill anyway, so we don't get flooded. Our house doesn't get flooded, thankfully, but we've not had any flooding around here, so we've been quite lucky to escape it. But oh, it must be horrible if you have to abandon your house, leave all your stuff to the elements. Not very nice at all. But as I say, today it's a lovely sunny day, although cold. I haven't even seen the birds out today. They're all tucked in their nests. Yeah, so I was looking at my fabric stash for winter fabrics. I've got a couple of possibilities. So I've got one that I do really like, so I think that will probably be what I go for. It's quite a pale fabric, kind of lots of whitish creams. Which reminded me of a snowy day, although there's no snow on it, but it did remind me of a snowy day, you know, a frosty day, so which we get quite a lot of, so I might use that. It's got some beautiful flowers on it. Haven't decided yet whether I'm going to carry on the vase theme or go just a whole page of fabrics. I'm not sure yet, I've not decided. So got plenty of time yet though. There's another 4 or 5 weeks to decide. But then if I go pale, then I'll be looking at all the Christmas stuff and thinking, oh, I should have gone red and green for Christmas. But I suppose winter's more than just Christmas, isn't it? Well, over here it is. Right, so let's see. That's quite nice. Yeah, quite happy with that. Right, I'm going to leave it there, so as not to bore you, I'm going to leave those ones there and go on for something else. So what shall I do? I'm going to see, let me think. Shall we do the butterfly? Shall we have a look and see how we can get on with the butterfly? I don't know how to start the butterfly. I've been quite happy to work up at the top because flowers come a lot more easier to me than the butterfly. I don't know what to do. Do I stitch around the edges? I'm going to try a few things. I don't know. Let's see. I'm using quite a thin thread. I'm using, I'm going to double it over. So there's 2 strands of the DMC stranded cotton. It's quite a small butterfly, so I don't want to go too clumsily in and make it too hefty and like, you know, like the wool. So I'm going to, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I think I'm just going to thread paint it. I'm just going to carry on with the colours that they've got. You know, the fabric has already got on, and just see how I get on going over what's there. And hope for the best. I don't know. out, then I'll unpick it. But I just don't want to ruin the edges, and I think I've missed a stitch out there. I did cut off its antenna because they were really thin when I was cutting this out, so I will put those back in. Oh, that's not too bad. I might just go over a couple of areas where it just doesn't look quite. I'm varying my lengths of stitches because I don't want it blocky and I don't want to see where I join it, so I'm going to try and blend it all in. Just put another stitch in, just here. It feels as though there's one missing. I think it's that white bit of fabric that I don't know whether you can see it or not. But, oh, right, okay, yeah. So if I bring that up, so let me just stand up so I can see that you're seeing it. Where are we? Oh yes, yeah. Okay, so just done that. I'm going to do that the same on this side. And I'm going to start blending the creams. So let's get some cream and we'll see how we get on. The question is, where's my cream fabric? Not fabric, thread. Oh, what's that? Yeah, I think that might be a pale yellow actually, but that'll be okay. Let's give it a go and see. So again, I'm going to be quite fine with my threads. I'm going to just use one strand, but double it over, so it's 2 strands really. Right, so let's just take that off. I'll start with this, see if I can blend it in a little bit. I may have to go, I don't know whether to, well, let's see how we go. I don't know whether to get a mid-brown before I start the creamy colour. We'll see how we go. It might look okay. Again, I'm going to vary the length of my stitches. No, I think that's going to look all right. The only problem I've got is these little bits here, but I think I might just snip those off. I think it's fraying because I've been working on other parts of the piece and I've kind of been brushing past it, so it's probably about time the butterfly was sewn down so that she doesn't get too tatty. But yeah, quite happy with that. It's not too bad. And then I'll just come back over with some more stitches again, varying in length, just so that it just gives a little bit of a better effect than lines of stitches all in a row. I think I'm going to have to go over the edges a little bit more carefully. Carefully. But yeah, that's coming on quite well. Actually, I quite like that. That's yeah. We just moved up to the camera again so you can see a little bit clearer. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on with that. I'm going to do my beading and then do some of this. So next time I'll be hopefully have finished some more of my roses, and then I'll be thinking about what I don't know what I'm going to do with my vase. I don't want to just leave it, so I don't know, we'll see. So that's it for now. I'll go away and have a think about this and try and get a little bit more up to date with the bits that I've changed, and I'll hopefully see you again next time. Thanks very much for watching, and yeah, so take care. Bye bye.